Alright, we're good. Hello, good evening, and welcome to part 3 of our Convergence Dragon Cultist playthrough. We are basically done. It's going to be a relatively short stream today. Not because I don't want to continue streaming, but the run is basically over. Okay. Controller is working. We just defeated Melania, bullied her into non-existence with the Gravelstone Arc Blades. I need to upgrade these. I didn't realize these were only +9. There we go. We have 2 Ancient Somber Stones just chilling. Didn't even think about that. Alright, so we've upgraded our weaponry. Today, we are going to fight Moog and probably... Where's that lead us at? Jesus. Moog, the Ashen Capital endgame sweep. If we have time, maybe Fortisax? We haven't actually fought Fortisax. Although I don't particularly enjoy the fight, so maybe we won't. But we haven't gone to any of the underground areas at all in any of these runs, now that I think about it. So, we'll see. We'll see what we're doing. But yeah, Moog for sure, as well as the Ashen Capital sweep. We'll see after that. We're going to go ahead and get started on that, though, because I have got a storm coming in. Where I live, so it is entirely possible that I lose power. So, if there is an abrupt ending to this, we know what happened. But we're gonna go ahead and knock that out. Once that's knocked out, I might just end the stream, because I was thinking about what to play next, considering we've seen the update here. But I kind of want to put Convergence down for a little bit. So I'm either going to get some kind of a randomizer set up, or... Fuck, where is this? It's somewhere over here. I always forget. I don't know exactly where it is. Can't put a marker on it. Some sort of randomizer. I was also thinking about doing Baldur's Gate 3, since that just came out recently. And is reviewing quite well. Also a big fan of Dungeons & Dragons, so would definitely greatly enjoy playing it. Should put a marker over here somewhere, just to keep on track. Also, fucking rude. One of the things I was looking at, though, the reason I just stacked up all my damage talismans... Oh, for fuck's sake, it's fucking invasion. The reason I just stacked up all these damage talismans was you can make yourself incredibly tanky in Convergence. If I have on the Dragon Crest shield instead of the Lightning Scorpion, we have 60% damage negation. Oh, sorry, that's with. That's with. Holy... So with the one that makes us take extra damage, we still have 45% physical negation. Like, that's insanity. How tanky you can be in this. And yes, we do have relatively heavy armor, but I've not invested a ton of points into endurance. We have, I think, 22 endurance from points, plus what we're getting from the armor. 22, maybe 23. The Sanguine Noble. So, with all that said, I kind of wanted to do some of these fights with more realistic negation numbers. And even this, what we have currently, is not super realistic for the main game. Like, if you have this much damage negation, 45%, you probably have decently heavy armor plus the Dragon Crest Great Shield. Or some of the Dragon Talismans. Hey, Aaron. Appreciate the resub for 23 months. You've still gifted more subs than you've been subbed for. I appreciate that. I'm doing pretty good today, man. How are you doing? You are the nicest of mans. In the middle of class? Ooh. Oh, fuck! Well, we're just gonna not fall off the cliff. Well, enjoy. Son of a bitch. Oh, it's okay, we didn't die. Everything's fine. I thought I was gonna die. Oh, hold on. We have to test something real quick. See, we have this nuke called Ire of the Dragon God. And this is a really good spot to see a bunch of things die. Oh. Most of them didn't even survive to the explosion. That's fantastic. Let's just one more time. Just one more time. I was not far enough away. Didn't hit the ones in the back. Oh, this is too far forward too. Fine, I'll lock onto something. Jesus. Oh. There we go. It's unreasonable how good that spell is. Okay. What was I talking about before I was so wonderfully interrupted? Yeah, I wanted to do a couple of fights with at least the most realistic, like, damage negation I can get to. Hi, and thanks for gifting the sub to Justin. Appreciate that, man. And the streak continues of you gifting more subs than you've been subbed. I'm sure he was here to resub. I think the only one who's been subbed longer than him is Nick. But yeah, I want to do this with semi-realistic damage negation. Like, we're obviously still a bit higher, but, like, let's be real. We're super tanky right now. We have over 30 to 40% negation in every stat, and it could be much higher. Who loves me the most? Oh, that's a tough one, though. I can't answer that. Oh yeah, soak up all that blood loss. Oh, it is? Okay. Well, it's good to know. Meanwhile, there is no limit to how satisfying that is. You just walk up and everything's been vaporized. And of course you love me the most, Aaron. There's no question. Excuse me. Oh, I'm out of FP. But it's okay. I can simply move over. That one right there. That's the one I want. How's that not... Oh, why did that land here? God. Just turning this whole mausoleum into a bloody mist. It's good stuff. Buff wore out. Okay. Oh, I can't use ire in here until we clear out from the merchant. Excellent. I don't think we need anything from this guy, though. No. He sells infinite blood rose. I suppose if we were ever going to use bleed grease. Oh, that's another thing. I never really tried the fact that you can grease any weapon in this game. They're just like, yeah, do whatever you want. You can grease your weapons. That's all good. So we have a bunch of greases here. Look at that. Yeah. Greasy boy right there. Those actually look really fucking cool with magic grease on them. Especially the one in the left hand. That actually looks hella sick. Like, the one in the right hand looks cool, but it's a little too just, like, glowy. But just, like, just that glow animation of the left one looks so good. Anyway. Now we can nuke. Right about here. Hey, you thought you could sneak up on me, huh? Huh? Oh. Well, I suppose you can. He somehow line of sighted the spell that doesn't give a shit about line of sight. I know there's enemies in there. I know this because I came down here to loot an item in my randomizer one time and got jumped by like a million things. I also fully explored this cave in my first playthrough. Oh, hey, you're up here now. Low profiled it? Get blasted, idiot. There we go. I will say, I just took a lot of damage from that guy for the fact that we have 45% damage negation and 60 vigor, but maybe that's just me. Also, check something. Okay, it does make us take extra damage. That's good. That's what I'm after. Trying to test how, like, a realistic damage negation looks in this game versus some of these later bosses. Because like, it's not much of an epiphany that Melania was quite easy on this. Not because she's an easy boss, but because, like, taking damage didn't matter. Like, you just get hit, and she would hit you for, like, 10%, well, not 10%, but, like, normally you take a hit from Melania in the base game, you get hit for 50% of your health. But if she's hitting you for, like, less than half that, it's much more negligible to ignore her and just tank through some attacks where you can get massive damage out. Which is why I think, like, Melania is much easier in this. Like, I'm still quite good at Melania's fight. I'm not perfect, I can't no-hit a Melania fight, but I'm very confident in my ability to fight Melania. That is not the right spell. I was going to buff myself. This is the right spell. Let's get that, drink this, and get cruising. I'm going to spam this until Moga's standing in front of me. Oh, he's already starting the debuffs. That should be duo. Oh no. Oh, I'm out of FP. Okay. I want to test this too. He's got a smaller body than Cultist does, but Cultist got fucking annihilated by this spell. Oh, he staggered. Okay, well. Turns out, just out-damage it forehead. I'm gonna eat this bleed. We're gonna fight him in phase 2. Oh. Dodge that. Right out of the air. Alright, that's not bad. Yeah, this class is still a little bit busted. Ancient Lightning Beacon is just not okay. And I'm gonna stack as much damage as I can. All 4 damage talismans. Probably go down to like the half FP cost thing, so I can just spam the fuck out of the button. And I'm just going to slam Ancient Lightning Beacons into Elden Beast and see if he just dies before the Flame Breath. Like, that's my play. I'm not going to use my Physic for Rat again. We're just going to do that. And just see how it goes. So that was Moog. And I guess we're going to head to Ashen Capital. So let's head up to, well... Presuming we have all the keystones, I'm like 90% sure we do. We can just head up to Ashen Capital and do that really quick. Yeah, we're good. I thought so. Yeah, because we did a lot of stuff last time. Yeah. Okay. So do Ashen Capital. Maybe we could go do, like, Snowfields Estelle or something. But, like, that, it's just going to get annihilated by Ancient Lightning Beacon. Like, the class is just really strong. But that's the only, like, I would say, like, semi-hard boss left outside of the Ashen Capital Gauntlet. Also, I really like the Tree Sentinel armor. I'm not sure what the whole, like, Christmas decoration in the center of the chest is about, but, like, I really like the look of this armor. The helmet's a little weird. Just having a tree grow out of your head, but looks really fucking good. Okay. Ashen Capital, ho. Also, I finally have enough equip load to not be heavy load. I guess we did pick up a few more points of endurance for that reason, but it's nice. Nice having it. Alright, so we've got Sigrun, Godfrey Horaloo, and Radabeast left. Yep. Yep. Maybe we'll go hunt down Estelle or something. I really do not want to go fight Fortisex. It's just not a fun boss fight. I really like doing all, like, the extra bosses, like most of the like, Remembrance bosses, but dude, Fortisex is just such a terrible fight. I hate the Leyndell Ancient Dragons. want that, idiot. Oh! Oh! Okay! Yeah, I knew that slash hit hard, but that was a lot. Why do I have my Great Rune? Is that a new thing? You just constantly have it now? Is there a set? There's not a setting for that, is there? I imagine not, but yeah, there's no Convergence specific settings in here. There's no Convergence launcher either. I don't know. I'll take it. Saves me having to go buy more. Okay. Oh, blasted out of the sky. Feels bad. It's so hard. Yeah, you're a Crucible Knight, I get it. You don't have the heal input read, at least. Boys do that. Blasted. You fucked idiot. It is a really cool fight, but I feel like with the weapon type I'm playing with, you really just have to abuse the fact that your weapons hit hard and just stagger some smaller enemies through their attacks. Oh, one whole point of faith. Hold on, let's do this. This should be enough to level again. Way more than enough. I don't know what the sweet spot for faith in this build is, but we're just gonna pump that for the rest of the time. Maybe endurance, I guess, if I want some more stamina. Our mind feels pretty fine, honestly, with Morgoth's Great Rune and the faith or the incantation cost reduction from Vike's Dragon Bolt. Feels plenty fine to me. Alright. Godfrey. I wonder if we should try, like, some of these different spells here. Oh yeah, we don't even have to go fight Fortisax. We have Fortisax's Lightning Stake. We don't even have to, like, pick up a spell from him. That would be, like, the concern, right? Okay, so... Oh! Ha! Still had the intelligence and the dex tier in from testing the, I didn't even notice. From testing out the weapons that we picked up at the end of last stream. Holy... Okay, let's get lightning damage, and... oh, I don't have the thing. Hold on. Can I make it? Yeah, I want the half FP. Yeah, there we go. Let's get that, and that. Yeah, I suppose. And then, I think that's it. Set. Oh yeah, I wonder if there's any other spells I wanted to try out on Godfrey and Horalu. Not really, no. Yeah. The ones that are, like, the cool ones that we would want to try out, we already have, and I don't know. I feel like we're pretty solid on them. Just want to test out the Crag Blades a little bit more, but I definitely want to use Ancient Lightning Beacon on Radabeast. Yeah, it's not the best on smaller enemies like this. Oh, I did not flip over the... Oh. Already into phase 2, let's go. Oh, blasted. Oh, still blasted. Oh, I am very dead. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, cool. Oh, let's get power bombed. Ugh, my spine. Had enough time to get off the full R1 combo on these. Yeah, he deserves to get blasted. I definitely should have died to that stomp explosion, so I feel like they reduced the damage of that. For sure, for sure. Alright. Radabeast time. Radabeast. Radabeast. I'll say, Radigan, probably one of my favorite fights. Eldin Beast, probably one of my least favorite fights. It is. Ooh, low profile. Rolled right into the next hit, though. Feels good. Oh, okay. A little early on that. That's fine. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. That's very bad. Okay, I've been grabbed. Not the dick! Oh, God. Oh. What a fucking tragedy. I'm all the way back here for that. That's so fucking terrible that he pushed at that percent. Right at that second. Like, that was the worst. I'm gonna get blasted by this dude. Oh, okay. Alright. Radigan, I need you to chill the fuck out. And get blasted. Mana up. Juice it. Juice it. Ready to go. We spam. We do nothing but spam the button. Here we go. Oh, he's already staggered. Oh, he's fucking... He's just fucking dead. Oh, that is not okay. Not okay in the slightest. But I love it. Yeah, Ancient Lightning Beacon. Pretty good. Not sure if that, Not sure if we've gotten that across yet. Pretty fucking good. Alright. Well, I guess... Yeah, we'll leave that at 69 for sure. I guess we'll go fight Estelle out here. Where's Estelle's cave? Oh, it's the tunnel here, right? Yeah. I guess we can go do that. We can go do Big Boy Estelle. See how quickly he fucking dies to Ancient Lightning Beacon, too. That was incredibly satisfying and completely expected. Elden Beast is an obnoxious fight, but yeah. And I thought we had the best Elden Beast kill with the Madness spec. No, that was nothing compared to that. The Madness spec, we got off that big weapon art that hit for like 35k. We had Elden Beast dead like 4 times over with just one fucking stamina bar. Or 1 mana bar. That was nuts. It's the dojis. Oh, okay. So we sprint past Anastasia. You know, we can just kill Anastasia. Where you at? There you at. Yeah, input read this, bitch. Yeah. What I thought. That is the most annoying thing about playing any sort of magic spec in this game, any caster spec, is if you ever fight an NPC, you have to find a spell that they don't just input read. Look at those assholes. Otherwise, it's going to be a really fucking annoying time. Welcome to the Yellow Annex Tunnel. Where the boss makes basically no sense. I'm always curious to see these colossal weapons, what kind of guard boost they have. Because, like, this got 80% physical block, 53 guard boost. Not bad for a sword. It's also fucking massive. So, there is that. Alright, let's go get us an Estelle. Halloween. It doesn't open from this side. We go this way. Yeah, boy. Oh, hi there. Goodbye, sir. Ah, didn't dodge the rock. Career-ending mistake. Wondering if there's any other big bad bosses I should be going for. At this point in the game, I don't think there's really anything left. We've gone to all the optional stuff. Like Mogan Millennia. We've got this Estelle. Like, the only other thing we could do is Fortis Sax, and I just cannot be asked to do those fights. They're so bad, man. Plus, I want a meme on Estelle here. Oh, mini blasted. Yep, didn't have time to roll after I drank the physic. Oh, he didn't die nearly as fast as Elden Beast did. I think it's because he did that move where he kind of like lifts up and slams his tail down. So he dodged a lot of it. Oh! Well, now we know where to get that when we do the gravity playthrough. Fair enough. Oh, that's really it. Keep in mind, this is like a tier 2 or tier 3 spell from the spell. I think it's tier 3. From the third rune of lightning. And we are pretty heavily damage stacked at the moment. But that's the thing. You can damage stack so much in this and still have good toughness because of just the baseline. Like, I take this off. Well, it's a bad showing. Let's put on the basic bitch armor from this spec. Is right, Dragon Cult armor. I think this spec has the heaviest armor of all the start. Well, not of all the ones that we've started so far. I think this one has the heaviest armor of all of them. So with the Dragon Cult basic bitch armor, we have 40% damage negation. And if we wear the charm that makes us take more damage, it's 35. And we're wearing much heavier armor than that. Even I think the one with the lightest armor was probably like the Thorn spec. Even that one was like 25 to 30% negation of their base armor, which is basically just rags. So, yeah, you're definitely way tankier. Because, like, in the base game, if you put on the Beast Champion's armor, which is probably the heaviest armor you can get in the early game, because you just kill Bernal and Limgrave, if you're wearing that full set, you have, like, 25 to 30% negation. Somewhere around there. But it also requires, like, 30 plus endurance to wear without fat rolling. So, yeah. But either way, that's the run. I think we have anything left. I mean, we could go do stuff like Renala, but she's, like, super low-tuned compared to what we are, so... And Radon, but again, same thing. Super low-tuned by comparison to what we've already done. Oh, you know what we should? We should go kill Rykard. I do want to do that, because fuck Rykard. I guess the fastest way... Would it be Raya's hand? No, because I think we have to do... Well, Dectus doesn't exist. I don't know, actually. The fastest way would be... Let's test it, actually, because I haven't done this in a while. Let's go do Raya's questline and head to Volcano Manor. I want to fight Rykard. I'm going to fight Phase 1 normally with just, like, my weapon. And then Phase 2, I want to Ancient Lightning Beacon him because... Fuck Rykard, Phase 2. Rykard Phase 2 is a terrible experience that I wish upon nobody. If you ever want to play a spec that does not use the Serpent Hunter, It's just a miserable experience. It's a gimmick fight. Very similar to, like, Yorm from Dark Souls 3. Where you don't have to use the gimmick, but it makes it way easier. But the Yorm fight is nowhere near as obnoxious. Like, if you go into Yorm... I did my first playthrough of Dark Souls 3 on stream.
Hello.
It was before I started exporting my VODs to YouTube, so it has unfortunately been banished to the Shadow Realm. But I fought Yorm the Giant without using the Storm Ruler, because I had no fucking idea what weapon arts were. So when it was like a 45-minute fight. I was hitting the boss for like 20. It was tough. I broke a weapon. I broke my sword and had to switch weapons mid-combat. So, but it was doable. Like, the fight itself was doable. If you try to fight Rykard like that, he's gonna run you out of resources with a bunch of bullshit attacks. Sorry, America's tits. But, like, especially the skulls. Whenever he, like, leans down and spits out the skulls that fly through, that go through the ground and come up under you, like, that attack is the worst. It's super obnoxious, so I get it. Fighting Rykard is meant to be done with the Serpent Hunter. But I don't like it when it forces you to do so. And it feels almost forced. Like, you can do it, but it's really going to stress you.
I see you are very steady.
It's really going to stretch your build.
Most time you are no volcano.
Do I have the Erd Tree Gazing Hill? I do. Excellent. Yeah, because we need to go to Lux Ruins. Okay, cool. Oh, that's right. I came over here to get the Wyndham Catacombs for that. Oh, there she is. Nice. Take me away, Araya.
Give me. I will.
Holding hands, Ulu. That said, I do enjoy the spectacle of the Rykard fight. I just think that trying to fight Rykard without the Serpent Hunter is really fucking obnoxious. Unless you're playing something like this, in Convergence, where your builds are so overpowered. Or if you just have a spec that has enough poise to tank through the flames under his feet. It's really obnoxious. We really don't have any other buffs for the spec, do we? No. It's really just Vike's Dragon Bolt. Like, Time Warp is technically a buff, but... yeah, we never got some, like, end-game god-tier melee/ranged ability. Excuse me, sir. You're being unreasonable. We can't take it off a 69 hit Faith. That's just... the fact that we're only going to get maybe one more level this run, like one, maybe two. I can't, in good faith, take Faith off 69. not happening. My ankles. Actually, I suppose the fastest way to get here probably would have been through Raya Lucaria, but... Actually, don't know if I had access to Raya Lucaria. Well, of course I have access to it. So I'd be going through Raya Lucaria, though I didn't have a grace for it. We go through Raya Lucaria, take the Abductor Virgin. Oh no, the Abductor Virgin would have taken like an hour to kill us, though. Because that would have spit us out basically right here. But I think for how tanky we are, it probably would have been a better idea to just take Raya's hand. So I think I made the right choice. Blasted. What do they do with some of the spells? I know Borasax's Lightning Stake is a relatively fast spell, but it's not super quick. So we're able to use it to do some bigger punish windows, especially in his scripted phase transition. But yeah, we're way over leveled for Godskin Noble. We're obviously also way over leveled for Rykard, but who cares, I guess. It's Rykard. He's gonna have a fuckload of health either way. I think between his two phases, Rykard has about 90k HP. Like, it's a lot of health. Nice lightning resistance, bro. Oh, blasted. Ha! Double blasted. Yeah, those guys are really weak to lightning. In case you didn't know. They actually stun super quickly if they get hit by lightning too much. Especially on the tentacles inside. Little tip for anyone who wants to fight the Abductor Virgin duo. All you need is lightning. Real lightning. Alright, I do want to test my other spells, though, so I'm going to test out Ancient Lightning Storm, because I feel like that's also another one of those spells that's just really fucking good against a large-bodied enemy. Bruh. Got my ankle. And I'm going to change my physic back to the gradual FP rather than the half FP. Yeah. Feels like it'll be worth overall. Alright, that camera angle, baby. Yeah, that's pretty good. I doubt this gets off, but... Oh, it did. Will it still be there, though? It is. Let's fucking go. Try this on right there. Jesus. Just staggered in one hit. Okay, I was wrong. I was like, oh, Ancient Lightning Beam is the best spell on big body enemies. No, that fucking blasted him. Holy. That's nuts. Alright. I think that's pretty much everything. I expected it to do a lot of damage. I was not expecting that much damage. Okay. That's the game. Let's go roll credits, shall we? Alright. Not bad. Yo, let's mend the Elden Ring, shall we? Alright. Obviously, the spec is really, really good. That's very clear. I think, if not the best, one of the best specs. Once you get past the early game. I think early game it was okay. Lightning Strike, just the basic bitch throw lightning bolt. Probably the best spell in the early game. It's fast. It does about as much damage as a lot of the slower spells. I think it's an invisible spell too, if I remember correctly. It doesn't get input read by enemies. So, yeah. All in all. But, like, once we got into the spec, and especially once we got the Crag Blades and started getting, like, built up more and more, it felt unstoppable. Like, there was nothing we didn't have something for.
The
Like,
fallen leaves tell
if it was a fast enemy, just blast them with the weapon art. If it was a slow, tanky enemy, hit him with Ancient Lightning Beacon. The only thing I felt like we didn't have, like, a super concrete, solid answer for was Sigrun, the boss that replaces Gideon. And that's just because he's a faster enemy, a la Malenia, but not quite as fast. And has a good amount of poise as well. So, like, whenever we hit the weapon art on Malenia, she got fucking pancaked. I hit the weapon art on that guy, and he was mildly inconvenienced. So, that was the only thing that I felt like we didn't have just the perfect, correct answer to. But yeah, I mean, all in all, just still an incredibly powerful spec. Ancient Lightning Beacon is dumb. Ancient Lightning Storm is even dumber, apparently, against large-bodied enemies. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Very strong. Also, very visually pleasing. A lot of the spells were not over the top, bright, and hard to see through. Like, whenever we were playing the was the Underworld Mage, the blue and white ice lightning, that shit was so hard to see through. It was insane. Oh yeah, also, something I didn't touch on. Ire of the Dragon God, also fucking stupid spell. Really good. Very strong. Situational, but very strong. Never something you would get off in a boss fight consistently, but, well, against most bosses anyway. We obviously used it on, like, Moog and stuff, but Moog is also like, oh, let me walk an hour and a half across this arena. What do you mean you cast Comet Azure and I died 3 minutes ago? Ire of the Dragon God is also really fucking strong. It's just really good. I have to try something. Okay, it doesn't hurt things up top. I was wondering. Oh man. Oh, Scarred. Sorry. Did I say Sigrun? I feel like I did. It's Scarred. Crucible's Betrayer. We have the setup, right? Yeah, we're a little bit stronger, but I kind of want to fight Melania without, without the full damage reduction that we did last time. Just to test it. Oh shit. I'm using both hands. Wow. Great hit. Oh. I've trained for this moment. Oh, I dove into the last hit. I'm bad. Okay. Well, I dodged the first hit, which is the most deadly one. Oh, hey. She's spamming. In case you didn't know, whenever you cast a spell, it resets Melania's waterfall counter, or timer. So she can just cast it back to back. There seems to be some kind of armor on that. I don't know if it's hyper armor on the weapon combo, but there's something. There we go. Wait. That doesn't... Oh no, it does. But it doesn't drag her like it does other enemies, so that's good. I was about to be very upset. Like, Ancient Lightning truly is too stupid to spell. Okay, got me blasted, holy. Oh, you bitch. Alright, I kind of know how to dodge this too. Alright, dodge that, we go back under and go through? Okay, not the greatest showing, but still okay, I guess. Okay.
Extraordinary.
Probably would have died.
The mark
whenever I just like greeted out like a full weapon combo and got blasted for it. But other than that, it still felt relatively the same. Like, your damage output is just so high in this. Like, you can sacrifice damage, like survivability for damage or damage for survivability, but you're either do too much damage or take too little damage. Like, there's not really in between there. Alright. There we go. That's the game. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. I know it's like a really short segment, but I'm going to call it here, and I'm going to get set up. I'm going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3 regardless if I stream it, so I'm going to get that set up. I'm going to see how it looks on stream, see how optimized it is, see how everything goes, and we'll see. So if I go live here in a couple of minutes, it'll be a test stream for that, and you'll know why. And if I don't, either the download's taking too long or my power went out. The storm has been pretty tame so far, but you never know. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys joining me. Appreciate you guys joining me. Thank you again, Aaron, for the resub and the gifted sub. Much love as always. And until next time, we're not going to be doing Convergence again for the next run. Next run's either going to be a randomizer, or if I can get Baldur's Gate 3 working, our next thing will probably be that. And I'll decide on the rules for the randomizer if I just want it to be like all 7 great runes or whatever, any percent type thing. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow night. But until next time, as always, take care of yourselves, stay beautiful, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. It's a short list. And until next time, bye-bye.